Hey guys, Danny Johnson here, and today I'm going to show you how easy it is to change the headlight bulb on your 2015 through 2019 Yukon. It's going to be about the same for the Tahoe and similar for the Escalade and some others. So first we're going to open the hood and come in here right behind the headlight. So inside there's a little circular cover here, and very simply all you're going to do is reach down in here and you're going to turn it counterclockwise and that cover will spin right off. And so here is the actual back side of the bulb. As you can see, Osram is the brand for this one. And so what we need to do is remove this and unplug it. So inside you'll notice there's plastic tabs on a ring. So that's this ring piece right there. So you're going to just put your finger in on each side. You can see there's a tab on the left and the right side, and we're going to rotate this basically counterclockwise in order to unlock it. So we're going to put your fingers in and twist it and unlock it, and then we can now pull the assembly out. So this is not the ballast per se, this is the bulb system here. And so as you pull it out, you'll see this is what it looks like. And we're just going to unplug it here. So gently take a screwdriver right at the base and just kind of wiggle it back and forth. Just be very careful with it. This one was a little bit stubborn, but after some wiggling, it came right apart. So that's how this disconnects. It's just a plug. There's no tabs or anything. It just slides right off, but it did take a little bit of effort to get that off. And so now for reassembly, it's the exact opposite. We're just going to plug it back in. We're going to line it up into the headlight and twist that locking tab back on. And now just turn the headlights on and just make sure that it works. So this is for the low beams. Now we're just putting our cover back on the driver's side as well. So remember, it has two little notches here on each side. And so we're just going to line this up and twist it, and it'll lock right into
now place. We're going to go to the passenger side, which is a little more difficult. We're going to take a 10mm bolt out and move this bar over. Then we're going to take our 5/16, and for the air box, there's 4 of these screws, one on each corner. We're going to take the mass airflow meter switch, pull it up to unlock it, and then push in on the tab here, and it will slide off. And so now we're going to take off this little bolt here too. It's also 5/16. So we're just going to unscrew it till it's loose. We don't have to take it all the way off. And now we can separate the air box from the air intake tube. So once you pull that apart, we can just flip this up and out of the way. There is another clip here. If you want to take that off, you can, but we can just flip this apart. It's a little easier that way. And now the air box will lift straight up and then push over. There's nothing really holding it down but some tabs in there on the bottom. So we'll push it out of the way and get it to clear. Now it's the same thing on the passenger side. We undo this little cover just by spinning it. And here's our other headlight assembly bulb here on this side. So same thing, we're going to reach in there with that locking ring and twist it, and so then it will come out. And then we're just going to remove it just like we did on the driver's side with a screwdriver. Just going to get down in here at the base and give it a nice little twist here. Just be very careful with it, and it will separate just like the driver's side did, and it just unplugs. So just like the other side, plug in the new headlight bulb, and then you just want to make sure it fits in there snug, and then turn that locking ring to lock it into place. And now we're just putting our cover back on the... So remember, it has 2 little notches here on each side. And so we're just going to line this up and twist it, and it'll lock right into place. So here's the air box. It just has pins in the bottom of it. So you want to just make sure that you line those up into the holes, as you can see down in here, and then just push it in towards the fender, and that's where it's going to lock into place. So once you have the air box down in there, just make sure that it's all in where it should be, and then we're going to go ahead and put that cover back down into the headlight. We're going to reattach our air intake here, plug in our mass airflow back in, and put the little locking pin back down. We've got our 4 screws on each of the air box corners here, and our bar that comes over with its 10mm bolt to put that back in place. Anyway, please check the video description for the rest of my Yukon videos, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thanks for watching.